This is a quick video that will show teachers how to use Ben Quilty for inspiration in an art lesson. It will demonstrate the techniques and tools involved with using an impasto technique for painting with students. This is the equipment we'll be using to create our Ben Quilty inspired artwork. When Ben Quilty paints, he doesn't use paintbrushes, he uses palette knives, spatulas, cake decorating tools. So I have here a few different things for the children to use. There's plastic spoons and forks, spatulas, there's a skewer and a ruler. Here's our water to clean it all off. This here is an impasto medium. Now it's a really thick paint and you mix it with acrylic paint to make it thicker and stand up off the page. Now this is quite expensive, so you can also use PVA glue or any glue to mix with your paint. It will have a very similar effect. Here's our acrylic paints. So you can have a variety of colours, it doesn't really matter, depends on what the children are going to be painting. Here's our canvas, so you can have a canvas for each student's individual one if you would like, or they can just do it on thick cardboard or paper. I'm going to demonstrate how this lesson can be implemented in a classroom. I decided the best way to demonstrate this style of painting was with a current teacher who was interested in this activity for her classroom. The students in her class are learning about identity and belonging, and this would be a great art experience for them to consolidate their learning in this unit of work. Now Laura here is mixing the paint. Now she's just mixing it on paper. In the classroom we probably use something like egg cartons just so the paint all stays together and is easier for the students.
And paint trays and things like that that are easy to clean and maybe throw it at the end. In the classroom, if the children were painting something of their choice, so the topic at the moment is belonging and identity, so the children are learning about themselves, and there's some lessons in there that require them to think about what is important to them. So we thought that this would be a great way to integrate art into the learning. So I thought when Christy was doing this assignment, what a great way to express their art learning as well. So instead of just choosing people, they might like to choose other things that are important to them, maybe like a teddy bear or a dog or a pet or something else. I've decided just to paint a bird today because a bird is important to me, and you can talk to the children, it doesn't just have to be a person. So I'm going to use the paint. You might like to get the children to mix colours that they would like to choose, so it's more individual. And it also gives them a chance to understand how the process works before we start painting. So I'm going to do a bird, I'm going to use a fork, I'm going to use some sticks. You might like to use sponges, anything that the classroom has. Now where am I going to start? I might use a paintbrush as well. You can give the kids a paintbrush too, why not? And it's always good to model before you get them to do their own, so then they can see what's required of them. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some wings, maybe with the fork, something different. Now this paint is quite thick. And it doesn't have to look perfect, it's what the children perceive as important to them and the way that they want to do it.
So we're using lots of different tools here, just like Ben Quilty. He doesn't usually use just paintbrushes. He uses many different things to get his desired effects. You can already see how the paint's standing off the page. So that's the impasto medium used when mixed with the acrylic paint that gives that effect.
And I think that it's good to allow the children to use different media when doing artwork through their learning. What else might we use? See, I haven't got many colours here, but as I said, with the children, it would be great for them to choose their colours and have that individual.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we're just finishing up now with the painting. Now with the students, you may want to add some googly eyes, some glitter, paper, anything to sort of give it that standout effect, but it's really up to them and how they wish to finish off their painting. This is the finished product, and as you can see, we have added some feathers for effect. Now Ben Quilty doesn't usually use this type of thing in his painting, however we thought that it would be good because it's all up to the students and their interpretations of what they would like to paint.